Coverage you can count on. WAAY-31 News starts now. This is breaking news.
We begin tonight at 10 with breaking news, a SWAT standoff in Harvest. According to Captain Michael Solomonski with the Madison County Sheriff's Office, there is right now a SWAT team on the scene of a home in Harvest where an alleged killer from Florida is holed up. WAAY-31's Cody Fisher is on the scene right now gathering more information. He joins us live with what he's been able to find out so far. Cody?
Yeah, Dan, I was actually in that neighborhood in Harvest for the original standoff, and while I was in that neighborhood getting out my camera to shoot some video, a car sped past and immediately was followed by 15 to 20 law enforcement agents, and I followed that law enforcement here to Love Branch Road, just a little southwest of Harvest, and actually I just heard a shot coming back from this area behind me. It's extremely dark right now. This is a field, and just, less than 5 minutes ago, I saw SWAT team members. I could not tell who.
Welcome back. I want to update you on breaking news we've been following all evening here. According to a source, the Madison County Sheriff's Office, a SWAT team, U.S. Marshals, and Madison Police are now responding to the scene in Harvest that we told you about earlier in North Madison County. The source also said Limestone County is now coming in, and so is a state helicopter to search for apparently a fugitive from Florida who may be responsible for 2 murders down there. Cody Fisher joins us again. Cody, what's changed since the last time we spoke?
Dan, just within the past 10 minutes or so, from what sounds like to me gunshots, I've heard 5 different gunshots, just kind of one pop, a break, another pop. So that is what I've heard from my location here along Love Branch Road in northern Madison County. Now, what I can show you right here is a sheriff deputy. It's a little dark, so I can't tell exactly which sheriff department he's with, but he's kind of been here at this location. I've seen him with an AR-15 outside of his car, and just within the last minute or so, I've seen a stream of what would appear to be law enforcement agencies and different law enforcement vehicles drive past into this area.
And right now is going on between Love Branch Road and Yarborough Road. That's about 3 miles from Limestone Correctional Facility, a state prison. So it's very close to the Madison County, Limestone County line. Here's what I learned from earlier tonight. Around 4:30, this started on Logan Berry Lane. Power was cut off to that neighborhood, but I'm hearing it should be turned back on. And if it's not back on right now, it should be back on soon. Now, when the standoff started, residents were strongly advised to evacuate their homes early during that standoff, but they should be allowed to get back in their homes
joins
soon.
us live now from that area. He's been monitoring this all night. He followed the police as they were chasing this suspect. And Cody's joining us right now with more.
Yeah, Dan, in the last couple of minutes, things seem, from my perspective, to be calming down just a little bit. I have not seen any more law enforcement go by into the neighborhood off of Love Branch Road here in northern Madison County. Just over in this direction, in that neighborhood, is the opening and closing of what would sound to me like the back of SUVs for law enforcement vehicles.
Breaking news this morning, just into the WAAY-31 newsroom. We are getting our first look at the man the Limestone County Sheriff's deputies are actively searching for right now. He is 45-year-old Stephen Brooks. We first brought you this story as breaking news last night at 10. Right now, there is a perimeter set up for police in Limestone County. This is where officials are searching for Brooks. You can see it basically makes a square near the correctional facility. This scene has been active for hours now, and WAAY-31 has been with you every step of the way, both on air and online. Now this morning was Sarah Singletary. She is live just outside the perimeter near the Limestone Correctional Facility with a breakdown of the events leading up to this point in the search. Sarah.
Naja, law enforcement agencies in both Madison and Limestone counties are working together to catch Stephen Brooks, and they have been since about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. Here in the Tennessee Valley, it all started at a home in Harvest.
Good morning. It's been a continuously active scene here outside of the Limestone County Correctional Facility. We're on the northeast corner of the perimeter right now. Let me step out of frame and show you what it's like here right now. As you can see, those lights in the center of your frame, those are few of the Limestone County Sheriff's deputies that are out here right now. They are part of the search team looking for Mr. Brooks, as you mentioned. Right now, they've been combing the area throughout the night. Now, Captain Chad Brooks with the Madison County Sheriff's Office said they're working to contain him into this area within the perimeter until it gets light out. Until about 1 o'clock or so this morning, there was also a state helicopter that was part of the search party. That pilot had to be grounded for not going over flight hours. As for Mr. Brooks, here's a little bit of background to what we know about him so far. Beyond that murder charge, we know he's facing Pinellas County records, which is where the murder charge stems from, show he also has faced other charges in the past, including some drug charges, felony battery, and escape. Jail records also show he goes by the alias Lil Biz. Investigators say he is considered dangerous, and if you do see him, you're asked to not approach him, rather just contact the Madison County Sheriff's Office.
Now, there is a perimeter set up for police in Limestone County, and you can see it basically makes a square near the correctional facility. This scene has been active for hours now, and WAAY-31 has been with you every step of the way. Let's get right to WAAY-31's Will Robinson-Smith. He kicks off our team coverage this morning from just outside the perimeter with some brand new information. Will.
That's right. We're on Love Branch Road. This is the northeast corner of the perimeter that you just mentioned, Naja. As you can see behind me, we have both Madison County and Limestone County Sheriff's deputies who are out here at this intersection right now. They've been really roaming around this entire block that you just showed up on the screen, continuously looking for Stephen Brooks. And that's been the case throughout the entire night, as you mentioned, into the early hours of the morning. And that search continues on right this moment. Now, Captain Chad Brooks with the Madison County Sheriff's Office said they are working to contain him within the area of that perimeter until it gets lighter out.
Naja, that's right. I'm here on Love Branch Road, which is one of the last places Stephen Brooks was seen. And law enforcement agencies in both Madison and Limestone counties have been working together to catch Brooks since about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. Now, here in the Tennessee Valley, it all started at a home here in Harvest. That's where law enforcement had Brooks surrounded. About 5 hours later, 9:30 last night, he was able to slip out of the house and into a car he stole from that house. And police say by the time Brooks drove that car from the house to a field right off Love Branch Road, which again is where I'm at right now, one of the rims on that car was actually exposed and it sparked, and then the car caught fire. So Brooks was forced to ditch the car and run. And police say he's now somewhere here in the Harvest community. And